Hey there, sweetness, how goes it? I do hope that it goes well. Quick name of the game, if there's anything that is connective to this collective. That's beautiful. I invite you to take that shit with you. If, however, nothing here resonates, that's alright. You just leave it right where you fucking found it. It's probably a piece of information that was meant for somebody else in the collective, and you should never take something off the table, or in general, that does not belong to you. Please keep in mind that time may be fluid as well as energy. Let's get into it, shall we? Oh, yes. Yes, we fucking shall. What are we getting into? I just heard smoke signals. Smoke signals. Spirit of love, truth, grace, and guidance, please guide myself, guide these messages, guide this collective. Please guide us all, always, always. Thank you. Oh, welcome home, homies. Please do the tribe a favor. Make sure you get those likes up on your way in. Many of you are seeking help for all the things that you've ignored. One big stoner, excuse me for all my coughing. This is some kick-ass ganja. Alright. You guys are learning how to get up when you've been stuck on the floor. Hello. Welcome home, homie. Alright, we have some handmade cards out today. Messages for the collective. What do homies need at this time? Oh, I never finished. There's something about the quantum space. Messages for the collective, please. Messages for the homies. What do they need at this time? Yeah, a lot about the quantum space. A quantum space where things do not meet, where things don't cross. In this space, it's where good things can be created, good things can be seen. Most especially created, self-made. Hello everyone, welcome home, homies. Thankful to see you all here. Make sure we get those likes up on our way in. Someone's feeling very socially distant. Can't say as I blame you much. Blackbird. Those of you that are resonating with blackbirds a lot at this time, ravens, crows. Blackbird singing in the dead of night. I just got a message about some of you learning how to use your wings to carry you home. Kick ass. Messages for the collective. There's something about a waterfall. something very emotional coming in the mail. Something very emotional being put into the mail. A waterfall of blessings coming through the mail. I do not take orders. I barely take suggestions. I like that. Somebody's finding that energy within themselves. And it's fire. Messages for the collective, please. Messages for the homies. I think that's it from this deck. Something has taken quite some time to grow. I think it's that fire within you, collective. That fire that says, I don't take orders, I barely take suggestions. And it's fucking beautiful. In it, it's causing people to flock away from you. Let them. You've got shit to do. You've got you to do. Stay in that quantum space where nothing can cross you. Nothing can cause you crossed wires and just, yeah. No. But this is your decision to make, my dear. You are your decision to make, my dear. Hello, everyone. Welcome home, homies. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you for hitting the thumbs up. Get those likes up. Help boost the algorithm. Let other homies know we're here. We exist. Come home, homies. Come home. Using those wings. Alright. Messages for the collective, please. Thank you. Dude, that weed fucks me up every time. I finally stopped coughing. I had to hit it again. That shit goes deep down in here. And blooms into a feeling of, we gotta get it out of here. We gotta cough it up. Anything that doesn't belong. It's great. Treasure Gardens. Hoo, homies. What are you guys working on these days? Yourselves? Your dreams? Your goals? Your aspirations? And trust. It's about to get you somewhere. It's about to get you everywhere and yet nowhere. But that nowhere is everywhere. Huh. Okay. I'm also with that getting something about... Alright, if you guys have been homies for quite some time, you know that I was told that I can't have a garden any longer where I live. And it broke my heart, broke my spirit a little bit, because it's like the first thing that I asked when I was moving into this place is, can I please have a garden? I had to move on a dime, on a whim, and I wasn't excited about the move. I liked the setup that I had before, and I had a beautiful little sunflower garden. So it was my first question, you know, can I have a garden where I'm going? And the landlord was like, yeah, no problem. I get here, I started planting and learning, and you know, of course, there's a lot of trial and error. My garden was growing, and all of a sudden, you know, some new neighbors or something, whatever the factor was, my landlord was like, yep, no, you can't have this. You gotta take this down. It's gotta go. And I'm like, bro, that's the one thing that I asked. That's the only thing I asked. And then, you know, I ended up meeting someone in a relationship, and they have a home and lots of property, and they're like, oh, bring your garden here, bring your garden here. And I did. I was thankful. I'm like, yeah, somewhere to still have that garden. And I brought everything to this place, and then this person, you know, pulled the, well, this is my land, this is my property. Yeah, sure, it's your garden and you're growing all this stuff, but it's mine. And it's like, oh. But there's something about the treasure, the real treasure, the real garden are the seeds planted and the things we tend to within ourselves, in our day-to-day lives, within our emotions, within our minds, and all the things that are extensions of us. That's our treasure. That's our garden. And it's funny, actually, because I've spent a great deal of time away from this channel, away from my channeling, away from my spirituality, and in the name of people I no longer know, or no longer love. But when I first started to come back home, come back to me, and realize that I am the garden, my soul is the garden, my thoughts, my me. I am the soil in which things grow or don't. I kind of made this promise to Spirit. Thank you for helping me understand that I am my garden, and I promise to hold that understanding and to take care of myself. What are you guys doing to take care of yourselves? I just got some people are like, you're not doing nothing to take care of yourself with a cigarette hanging out of your mouth and do. Well, first off, they're organic cigarettes. I pay double the price just for that. Secondly, it's my choice, and I do 1,012 things to take care of myself. So let's hold the judgments. Anything else? I just started getting that Bible verse about a table being prepared for you in the presence of your enemies. Anything else from this deck? Somebody could be a Scorpio. Somebody could have learned something very valuable dealing with a Scorpio. That's it from that deck. Let's go into this one. There are some things that need to be released. Want to find out what they are? You've been wronged. You have a lot of feelings and grudges. That needs to be released. Everything that I'm about to say is shit that's stuck and needs to be released. Let's go. Something about continuing to feel defeated. You will face many defeats in life. This is a quote from someone. But never let yourself be defeated. You've been letting yourself think that you've been defeated. Release that. It's all sunshine from here. Something about that thought needs to be released as well, because I tell you, you will face many defeats in life. They're there for a purpose. They're there to show you how to defeat them without being defeated. There's something about some sort of membership you're being released from or releasing. I just got, that could be really, I'm feeling like some of you are coming into your spirituality. You're going out and you're buying your first tarot deck, or thinking about a spirit board or pendulums or something like that. You have this feeling that you're being called to the spiritual side of things, but you're a member of a church, or you're a member of, you know, some big thing that's like, nope, 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 nope. But you just can't shake the feeling that there's more for you. You're releasing, trying to ignore that feeling. Does that sound familiar? Hakuna Matata. It's our problem-free philosophy. Hakuna Matata. That was swiftly followed by truly seen. It's our problem-free philosophy. Somebody's problem-free philosophy is that it's all sunshine from here. Everything's gonna be great. Everything's gonna be okay. And I mean, everything can be great and everything can be okay, but there's gonna be some shit along the way. There's gonna be some fertilizer that happens along the way to help you grow that garden. But there's something about seeing through whatever this is that you've been a member of. I feel like, you know, for a lot of you, it's like church stuff. You're a member of a church for a long time, and they're like, there's one way, and that way is just sunshine and rainbows and unicorn farts and glitter and woo. But it's not actually. It's full of problems. But the other thing you see, you feel calling to you, this other way, you see that it's not about everything always being sunshine and being okay. It's about learning how to take the problems as they come and solve them. Solve them like a riddle. Anything else? Some of you need to know. You all need to know. You matter. There's some sort of news coming when it comes to your education. You guys have been participating in a lot of things that do not feel like good. They just do not feel good. You're not doing it anymore. You're no longer participating in things that do not feel good at all. And I don't mean things that don't provide you with a moment of pleasure, things that don't make you feel good all the time, every second. No, things that have this general underlying nature of just not being good. And homies, you need to know that you are not a mess. You are a work in progress. You are a beautifully put together mess that's a work in progress. And don't you fucking doubt it or forget it. No matter what storms you may face, no matter. Somebody, there's a situation where you didn't think you were signing up to be a hero, but you definitely didn't think that you were signing up to be a villain of any kind. And it's something to do with that kind, beautiful feeling of home. A lot of situations, circumstances, people, places, things, energies, they have painted you as the villain for far too long. And some of you have believed that about yourselves. You've believed that you are wrong. You believe that you are evil. You believe that, I don't know, I'm getting, when people poke and prod and poke and prod and poke and prod and they rip you apart like death by 1,000 paper cuts, 22 on the timer when I said that. They just keep coming at you and slicing you and slicing you. And eventually you're going to react. Eventually you're going to be like, stop fucking hurting me. Like, knock it the fuck out. Who the fuck do you think you're fucking with, dude? Come at me with one more fucking slice and I'm going to fucking slice back and it's only going to take one. Ain't going to take no million. It's going to take one. The right one. That doesn't make you a villain. If it took somebody 1,000,000 cuts before you finally acted back one time and you acted back in the best way that you possibly could manage to, after being cut open and bleeding like that everywhere, bleeding on everything and everyone you love, 23 on the timer, it does not make you a villain or a bad person to hit them with a comeback just once. It actually makes you really fucking strong that you were able to take that much on. And I know. I hear it. Oh, I don't want to be strong. I never asked to be strong. Well, resiliency is fucking magical. So enjoy it. Because you have it. It's linked within you. It's sacred. Somebody that you have left in the past, or somebody that put themselves in your past. And they've been partying like a rock star. They want to ask for your help. It's bad for your garden. It's concerning. Whatever this is, you have the potential to help, but should you? Is it good for you? Is it healthy for you? Is it going to destroy what you've been growing? Is it going to throw you off your treasure map path? It stands to, if you let it. A lot of you are being told to stay home. Make yourself at home within yourself. Garden came back out on the top. Focus on your garden within. I am so in love with me. Hard, denial, missing. Somebody has had a hard fucking road when it comes to learning how to love themselves. They've been in denial, telling themselves, I love myself, I respect myself. And I haven't been really doing that. But things have come full circle to an understanding of, okay, this is what it looks like to love myself. This is what it looks like to care for my inner garden. This is what it looks like to step out of denial and into honesty. And there's a sense of having amnesty, most especially with yourself. Be clear with yourself about the mistakes you've made. Be clear with yourself about what it takes to put an end to those mistakes, learn from them, move forward. Go from trial and error into trial and success. But it takes this serious, very hard energy of having honesty and amnesty with yourself. I like it. I'm gonna grab you guys a tarot card. So I feel like this is, if you do not come into that sense of honesty and amnesty within yourself, you will cause your own problems, the Tower in the reverse. Your freedom will be threatened. You'll feel like you have no choice. You may be falsely accused, lose a job, pride, prestige. There may be a disaster and the accompanying unnecessary suffering that could have been avoided by taking action to stop trouble. And you're being told before this even came out what that action is to stop trouble. Love yourself. Love yourself. Respect yourself. Most of you have a lot of people in your lives that do not love you. They may tell you that they do, but do they show you that they do? Do they make you feel like they do? And if they don't, then fuck, they don't. Okay? If these people are dishonest to you and there's no amnesty, then you're not loving yourself by loving them. You're actually in denial about how hardcore you're disrespecting yourself. So, backup noises. Backup! Apparently we lost the live. I don't know how long it's been out. There's backup noises out the window saying backup, take action to stop trouble. That action is coming out of denial, learning how to love yourself, respect yourself, and those around you, but most especially yourself. It's like a lot of people have been real selfish and showed you shitty ways to be selfish, but you're being told to be selfish in healthy ways now. All right. Closing guidance. Passion. Follow your passion and your life will feel more fulfilled. Get lost in doing what you love. Life is meant to be lived fully. As there's fire trucks. I love you guys. Until we speak again.